Welcome back to the last video of this playlist, and we're going to look at, does working with incubators, crowdfunding, or accelerators guarantee success? Well, those of you that have had me in class and those of you that have been watching my channel already know the answer to that. There is nothing, stomp, 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 nothing that guarantees entrepreneurial success. It doesn't exist. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Okay? So just remember that. Now, here's the question. Does it hurt an entrepreneur's chances of success? Well, and you can look at the statistics where they say that 80% of ventures fail by year 5 or 60% fail by year 3, or however you want to interpret it, right? But there's a lot of failure in entrepreneurship. Does it hurt? Well, I've looked at some research and it said something like, well, it was a 10 to 15% increase in new venture success if you went through one of these kinds of programs. The thing you've got to think, especially think about like an accelerator. These are already pretty good ventures to begin with once they go into the accelerator. So maybe the accelerator opens some doors that might not have existed to begin with. I can accept that. But is it possible that if they're really, really good entrepreneurs that they would have found some other way to make it happen? Probably. These are pretty hungry people. They are chomping at the bit. They're motivated, they're intelligent, and they usually have a pretty good idea. So they probably, I feel like sometimes, in many cases, they would have been successful anyways. Okay? But again, I'm not comfortable with the research that's out there right now to say that for sure. And another part of that is, these accelerators normally go through like a 7-year cycle. So you do the training, you work with this group, they own part of the company and they're working with you for 6-7 years, and then you've got your IPO and your exit, and that's when they cash out. And these accelerators only kind of became mainstream like not even 10 years ago, or just over 10 years ago. So I'm not comfortable with the data right now to say for sure. I feel like for the most part, as long as the mentors are above average, it probably doesn't hurt. If nothing else, it pulls you out of your daily routine and makes you work on this stuff all the time, and the networking. And sometimes even bad training can give you an example of what not to do. So there you have it. Thinking about incubators. Does it guarantee success? No. Does it hurt? Probably not. For anecdotally, I would like to think that the classes that I have given to people in incubators help them in some way. Was I able to guarantee their success? No, nobody can. And if someone says they can guarantee you success, get away from them. Just run. Stay away. But does it hurt? Well, getting low-cost office space and access to networking opportunities and stuff like that, it probably helps. And you have to think about it. Office space is expensive and all that kind of stuff. So if you can reduce some of those costs, even just by a little bit, it's probably not a bad thing. It's probably not a bad thing. So, probably not going to hurt. Crowdfunding. Well, it depends on, one, it can't guarantee success. Does it hurt? Well, getting access to, money that maybe you don't have to pay back necessarily, or you pay back at a low rate, especially like with a rewards-based setup, that's probably not going to hurt. It'll at least help success, possibly. But if you're also selling equity, that probably won't hurt you if you belly flop. But it might hurt you if you get too big. Of course, you can also be on the hook for a loan, so in that case, that actually can hurt you. But it probably doesn't hurt too badly, the crowdfunding. So I realize most of you that have clicked this video probably wanted like a clear-cut answer, but I'm not sure that the research would support such an answer, and B, even if if you ask me the same question in 50 years from now when there's more research, I'm not sure that kind of a question can be answered anyhow, because I still don't think there's any guarantor of success in entrepreneurship. Whether it's doing this, writing a business plan, taking classes at Dr. D University, who you give a thumbs up because you like his videos, you subscribe, and you comment down below, whatever. I'm not sure that any of those things can really guarantee success. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you disagree with me? And disagreements are okay. Do you think that these things guarantee success? Do you think they hurt you? Do any of you have any personal experiences? Put them in the comments down below. And as always, give Give me a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next playlist.